feeling sort of depressed right now.
Stop. You know what War Thunder needs? More Australian vehicles. And obviously we're looking right now at the Elephant Mk.5. This is a South African vehicle, which I covered in the video I did earlier today. However, by the time this comes out, it'll be a little bit too late. Anyway, I wanted to cover the Australian Centurion in its own video just because, well, I'm Australian, and I'm also a Kiwi, but a little biased. So today, we're going to take a look at the Battle Pass of a Season 2 vehicle. That is the Centurion 5/1, the Royal Australian Army Corps, exactly as it is intended. However, I do not wish for Garjan to completely put all Australian vehicles through the Battle Pass system and to be driving up the wall completely utterly bonkers. Today, we're taking a look at this beautiful bastard, taking it for a test drive, and giving it a bit of a play around and seeing what its quirks are, I guess, for a bit of fun. Now, the Centurion Mk.5/1 has an interesting history. It's from the 1st Armoured Regiment of the RAAC, or the Royal Australian Armoured Corps. The vehicle was upgraded from the Mark III during the early 60s at a slow rate, and with the bulk of the regiment upgraded before the deployment to Vietnam. What sets this vehicle apart from other Cent Mk.5s is the fact that it retained the 84mm barrel while also having upgraded glacis armour. So if you don't know, this thing on the front and on the lower glacis underneath these road wheels is actually thickened quite a bit. There's also a pintle-mounted 30 coaxial and a 50 ranging gun. And the headlights are long range, and the fuel tank is stationed at the rear of the vehicle here. Either a 70 or 100-gallon tank, and this boy is absolutely chonkster. But generally, what sets this vehicle apart from other Centurions is the fact that Australia really had to carry most of its road equipment, most of its maintenance and repairs, due to the fact that we have to travel such long distances. And as you can see, lots of equipment stored everywhere. So, does this thing make it a little bit heavier? Well, yes, indeed it does. This thing is important to me for a few reasons. I've seen and been on many Centurions, many Australian ones up at Puckapunyal Tank Museum, and obviously Puckapunyal, which is an Australian military base just out of Seymour in Victoria. There's also a private collection called the South Gippsland Tank Collection, and you can also go and see that and actually have a ride in Centurion if you so desire. Nevertheless, I was that kid that always got in trouble and had my granddad's adjutant, who was supposed to be looking after my granddad, chasing after me while I run through and inspect some of the Abrams areas where they were doing maintenance. Very interesting stuff when your granddad was head of logistics at the Australian Army. Moving on, rank 5, this is butter rating 7.3, 12.7 and a 7.62. Everything is fantastic. It's got a crew of 4, mass of 52 tons, and because it's got an aviation grade engine, consumes fuel like no other, but only has a top speed of 35 kilometers an hour. Yeah, regular Centurion, but with just upgraded armor at the front, an IR light, which will be useful for night vision. Aside from that, not really anything else is different, aside from it being a regular Centurion. As far as engine sounds goes, this thing does sound quite like the original. You know, it's not far off it, I'd say. Alright, let's jump into some gameplay real quick here. Alright, we've entered into a match, and hopefully this goes all too well. The enemy have just capped C. I've just spawned in. It must be a late spawn match. It's okay. This thing doesn't have a laser rangefinder, so I'm just sort of relying on the old hold your key button down to range find. So I've set it for 950. Oh crap, that's a leopard. Alright. Aim up about there, fire! You know what? For the first match, I'm going to take that. Now, having played a few games in this vehicle, goodness me, it's a interesting machine. Considering it can face Bradleys, and it can also face Leopards and BMPs, I am utterly terrified. So let's try some close quarter combat, considering that yeah, nah, it just, yeah, nah, mate. She's a bit, yeah, nah, if you know what I mean. And obviously the engine horsepower thing on this is just atrocious, right? Aviation grade engine, fantastic. Propels this vehicle perfectly fine. However, she's kind of heavy. She's kind of thick. She's got everything on board, and I just don't like it. So anyway, we're going to head towards, where are we going to head to? B or A or somewhere, maybe? Thing is, you know, the road wheels are nice on the front. They add 20mm of armor. The main gun has, you know, 5mm around the machine guns though, so it's a little bit of a iffy situation here. Oh, where's that Vickers going? Go on, mate, I pulled over. Yeah, take up all the road, why don't you? I'll follow him, actually. He's got a good idea about where to go. I don't want to necessarily drive out into the open there. Now, I'm just going to put a smoke shell just about here. There we go, beautiful. Just going to go that direction, but you know what? Let's go straight through the smoke that we created. See you later, Vickers. This thing's also got a 4,300 Silver Lion repair cost. Putting a second smoke shell down, we're going to push directly across. It's always a good strat on this map. I hate Port Novi for this very direct reason. That Vickers, holy hell. Kills a leopard. What's he shooting at? BMP looking thing. Anyway, he's got it. He's got it. Let's just use him as armor. We're going to push on. Push onwards, we must. Honourable steed. The guy's dead. You see, close quarter combat is really interesting. Although, at the same time, this is brawling. And I'm not a very good tanker, I'll be honest. So, yeah, we're going to walk around this corner. What's here? What's here? I mean, this vehicle's great and all, but it's heavy, it's slow, it's a Centurion, it's at battle rating 7.3, it does get night vision. That's really its only benefit. Oh, that's a thing. I have no idea what you are, but you're on fire now. Okay, oh, no, please don't shoot me. Okay, well, you had no idea I was there, so I'm going to necessarily make my fortunes and push up even further. Let's see, is that leopard going to turn around and come for me this way? As you can see, just mobility-wise, she's incredibly heavy. Alright, we're reloaded, ready to go. We're out of smoke shells, we've got 18 Savo shells. Oh, I'm terrified, please call Mum. Please call Mum. Oh, hang on, I hear something. I see something. Alright, that's, whatever that is, an RU-251. Good, he's dead. Oh, no, we're dead. Right, we'll pretend like that never happened. I didn't die. We're just going to continue gameplay on like a typical YouTuber. I survived, and I'm going to get multiple kills. M48, I think that is. Or M60? I don't know. What kind of vehicle is that? M48 A2C. Okay. I remember covering that on one of my dev servers. Again, I don't play tanks. No, I played with Justin Plays the other day. We played the SK160 105 or SK1, I don't know, the A2, the Jagdpanzer thing, the dong. That was fun and all, but I felt really intimidated by the fact that, well, I'd never played past 8.7 before. And even at 7.3, you can see, right, oh, there's two tanks there. Pull back, maybe go forward. If I shoot that direction, maybe the friendly will understand. Okay, right, kills the M47. There's another M48 there. I should just be pushing him, but we'll let the T55 go first. Who knows what will happen. Well, I could have got 2 easy kills there. They had no idea I was there. Oh, well. Yeah, that's what it's like playing, putting a pilot in a tanker's helmet, you know? Alright, we're going to cross this canal, Mr. T55, or we're going to sit here and stare longingly into their spawn? Because, I mean, we're already spawn camping as is. I mean, spawn securing as is. So, let's push up, yeah? Yeah, mate? You want to push up? Cheers, mate. Oh, I don't even know if I want to go forward. I made that T55 drive forward. You know what? Come on, this old bus is slow as hell. Oh, hello, Mr. Fosh. And I'm not saying this thing isn't bad or isn't worth your time. This vehicle is fantastic. But it's also not fantastic. Everything from a Centurion, add on all the extra equipment, it's a little bit more bulky. The add-on armor is nice, the road wheels on the front give extra armor. Everything is sort of a bit add-on. So obviously she's going to be a bit heavy. Now, I do wish you had a laser rangefinder or some sort of rangefinder that was actually capable of doing, you know, a proper job. I'm not too disappointed about that, though. Hang on, I'm hearing an engine. Apparently tank is dead over there. Ah, there it is. Hello, Mr. Kugelblitz. Alright, come on, reload, 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 reload. Come on, that T-55A is looking at him. Come on, come on, come on. Main, yes. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad vehicle. By no means is it bad, but I haven't had a good time playing this. Mind you, I'm a tanker, and you fight leopards all the time. In close quarter combat is a little bit different from, you know, open brawling and so on and so forth. It easily tack on an extra bit of gameplay of what it was like fighting in an open fields on Poland. That was not a nightmare. You know, I'd get 2 kills, and then obviously I'd get blown up by something that I couldn't see, because Ash is blind, you see. But this vehicle in its all is pretty well-rounded. It does have a few weaknesses. Its playstyle is not for me, though. I'll certainly work on it as I expand into more higher-tier tank gameplay. Goodbye, Leopard. And hopefully we can actually get somewhere. Well, let's drive towards the ape one, I guess. That hasn't been capped yet. Huh, I got an ace. Look at that. Probably the only game where I've got more than 2 kills before dying. Well, I did die earlier in this match, don't tell anyone. Not bad at all. Alright guys, that's the Centurion 5/1. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. A little more relaxed towards the end here. We'll say that some of the footage earlier that I showed in preview clips was from the South Gippsland Tank Adventures. Anyway, my name is Ash. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.